Hi, today here on Deep South Homestead we've been asked to do some cooking videos. So we do a lot of gluten-free, so I'm giving out recipes over the last year to lots and lots of people that are gluten-free, and this is gluten-free down south, deep south way. I change recipes quite regularly. Whatever I would have cooked normally in a normal household, I've tweaked them to make them gluten-free. So these are southern recipes usually. This is I've got my cake recipe here. I call it my favorite cake. It's just real simple, and one thing is everything needs to be at room temperature. Okay, right here, this is rice flour. It's a Bob's Red Mill baking flour. I've already added the salt. I'm going to put the recipe up, so don't quote me on things. But I've already added the salt, the baking powder, and I added just a little more xanthan gum today just because it is in the baking mix, but I do want my cake to hold together and not fall apart. We set this up to the side. Then here I've melted 1 stick of butter. We're going to add to that butter my oil and my sugar. So we need 2 cups of sugar. Okay, and to that we add 1/4 cup of olive oil. So I've already got that measured out. And we're going to let this mix together for just a few minutes. And as you see, I use a rubber spatula just to kind of help it mix in, combine. You want to cream your oil, your butter, and your sugar. That's the first step. So now we have the oil, butter, and sugar creamed. Here now, kind of show you the consistency here. Okay, the next step is we're going to add our vanilla, our eggs one at a time, and then when we get to that stage, we're going to add, next we're going to add our vanilla. Get it here. Okay. The eggs one at a time. And we're adding 4 eggs. Letting those kind of mix in each time, kind of really getting your eggs before adding the next one. Okay, I'm going to kind of show you what it looks like. It's just kind of a really wet mix right now. Okay, the next step is we're going to add our flour mixture, and we're going to add our milk a little at a time, alternating until we get it all mixed up, which will take just a few minutes. kind of keep the sides where all the flour kind of mixes in good. Add a little more. Turn it up a little. I'm going to finish that off. Add the rest of the milk. Scrape the sides down. Let it beat for about a minute. Just really mixing it up well. Okay, and that's it. We're going to put it into our pan that we have prepared, which is, today I'm using a bundt pan. I've already sprayed it. I'm really big on non-stick surfaces. I love this pan. It cooks really, really well. This is extra virgin olive oil, and just wipe the sides down. It tends to run. And then I have all the oil in the bottom, which adds to the cake. So by spraying, it's easy cleanup, everything like that. So we're going to put this into the pan and show you in a few minutes. Okay, this is what it looks like. I didn't think you needed to see me scraping beaters. So this is the consistency we have of our cake. We're going to put it into the bundt pan and then add it to the oven. The oven is preheated at 350. It's a little hot probably. Right now I may have to cool it off. You want this to kind of cook slow and for about an hour. So I'm going to drop the oven back to about 340 for about an hour. When you get it in your pan, just smooth around. This is a cake that will last us for several days, so I'm just smoothing it around, and we're going to let it bake. Okay, we just took our cake out of the oven. We're going to let it sit here for a few minutes, and then we're going to dump it on a plate and see how it looks. Okay, this is the finished product. This is what my cake looks like. And this is like gluten-free. We're going to cut a piece now. I'm going to cut it. Let you see what it looks like. Okay, this is my gluten-free cake. It's out of the oven. As you can see, nice, good, thick cake. And it tastes good. Okay, thanks. Thanks for watching from Deep South Homestead.
It's really good.